So, I want to show you how to consistently get new motor vehicle accident cases even under quarantine. While things are locked down now, and they are pretty much opening up, you can get a solid pipeline of new cases. As soon as everything returns to normal, you're able to hit the ground running. So, what is the main problem? Well, there's no predictable source of clients. What does that problem look like? If it's inconsistent leads, there's inconsistent cash coming in, you can't really predictably grow your business. And you might have to take on inferior clients. And by that, I mean cases and clients that you know won't lead to large settlements. And you're just doing it for the work. There's also that sense of stress and uncertainty because where are these new cases going to come from? So, like many personal injury firms, my clients heavily rely on referrals. Because of the lockdown, everyone's locked in their houses, and the number of referral cases they've been getting have dropped 80 to 90%. The people getting, about 10 calls a week, they're saying, well, it's down to about, two, three calls, maybe. So, what's our end goal then with that problem stated? It's consistent cash flow, predictable sources of new cases, new clients, and that allows you to grow and invest back into your business by getting new talent and also expanding out your marketing or other parts of your business. And you'll have that cash and peace of mind. You've probably been getting hammered all day, every day by huge marketing companies. You're probably getting cold emails, cold calls, LinkedIn messages. So I just want to take a moment to thank you for watching this video. I'm going to respect your time and make this video very quick and to the point. I made this video because I appreciate your time and I know it's valuable. So I'm showing this to you so you can decide if you want to move forward. And if you don't, then you'll have the information and then no worries. But the people who want to can then schedule a call. I'm not going to try to hound you or, hard close anybody. Like I was saying, you've been getting hammered all day. Everybody's promising you cases. Everyone's promising you leads. One of the attorneys I was speaking to, he was laughing because he said, well, there's this big company, I'm not going to name any names, but, they wanted $20,000 per month. And of course they made him all these promises and a year-long contract. Okay. That is a huge amount of money, even for a large firm. That is a huge, huge investment. So you might have even tried running your own marketing. Totally understandable. Law firms and attorneys that I work with, they are much more tech savvy than the average small business owner. Well educated, but there is a level of understanding just because they keep on getting pitched. So they know about lead companies, right? Pay-per lead services. They've tried blogs, SEO. You might have tried SEO agencies. Hey, can you get my site ranked against all the other huge networks? That can take years and is very, very hard. And of course, networking and speaking, just like any small business. Now, obviously, you can't do any of these things because everything's on lockdown. So there's not going to be any networking events for probably another year, right? And you've also probably tried pay-per-click Google Ads. Now, that is sort of the go-to. That is the normal method of marketing. And here's what the normal way of marketing looks. Now, this is just a screenshot of just one keyword. There were many keywords they could have chosen. But I just had to point this out because this was so insane. This is the average cost per click for, personal injury keywords are extremely high. And now in this one example, this is very, very recent. The cost was almost $400 just for the click. Out of the top 10 most expensive keywords on Google search, 6 out of the 10 are legal services. The rest are financial and I think insurance. So obviously very high value leads, but this is how much it costs just to get a click. It didn't lead to a form sign up, a call, or a case. It's just money spent, which is absolutely a huge, huge risk, right? You're risking hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And in this case, it didn't actually go anywhere. It just went to Google, and that's why they're worth hundreds of billions of dollars. So let me introduce myself real quick. I am an ex-agency guy. I ran 6 figures a month, all on Google, huge corporations, to Google headquarters. I was flown out there to present to them, to work with the Google team, to help turn their 6-figure spend into multiple 6 figures, presented on it, done talks. I was even flown to Tokyo for 2 months happy to tell you all about it on the call, was out there working on a special project, advertising specifically on Google for $500,000 a month just for one offer. So I am a huge fan of Google. I built my entire career off of Google, and I have a lot of respect for it. And I just mention this because I'm not playing favorites. I'm telling you the truth. Google search costs, the CPA, the cost to acquire a client, are absurdly high. And here's the thing, even when leads do come in through Google, they're not necessarily qualified. So people can just, and I'm sure you've run into this if you've done pay-per-click or had Google ad agencies pitching you or working with you. They will send you all these leads. You're spending a huge amount of money. They're not necessarily qualified either. It could just be somebody searching up, personal injury attorneys, and they're just kind of, okay, I'll just call and just kind of see, do I have a case? I don't even know. And even sometimes they think they do, and they're legitimately trying, but they're not qualified. And they just see you on Google search. And it made me rethink everything, right? I was so dependent on Google to generate leads for my clients. And I just saw that this wasn't sustainable. So yes, this made me rethink everything. There had to be another way. And I'm sure you've thought of it too. There has to be another way to get consistent cases without having to invest and risk a lot of money on Google without knowing what's going to happen and if they're even qualified. So what was the way forward? It had to be more cost effective, right? Efficiency. And of course, there's billions of people on the internet. So there should be a way to reach them effectively and then filter them through qualifiers, make sure they're qualified to even speak to my clients, and of course, have massive reach. All right. Not limited to just people searching on Google, but people throughout the entire internet. So the goal is to show you how you can fill your law firm with high quality clients that have actual cases. And what are those requirements? New leads every day, predictably, so that you can grow your firm, and it's scalable up or down. Scalable up, obviously, if something's working, you want to be able to increase spend. So you can go up to tens of thousands of dollars a day, no problem, as well as down. So if you have maxed out your paralegal team and your team can't handle any more cases for a while, then hey, let's cool it down. Let's lower the budgets until we are needing new cases and new clients. But it should be just as efficient, if not more efficient, to scale it up as much as we want, right? So if it works, even at a lower budget, a few $1,000s a month, then it should work at $30,000 a month, no problem. I expanded out into channels outside of the Google ecosystem, outside of just Google search. And I had to find a way that was much more efficient. Now that I've got, virtually unlimited reach, I'm just going out using all these different channels. How can I actually get them to be qualified and filter themselves out, essentially? You can't just take anyone who will sign up. I use something called conditional logic. This is something we all know about, even if we haven't heard that specific term. I filter the traffic from these different channels. The people who have been interested in looking for attorneys, they get filtered through a long form questionnaire, and it has conditional logic so that as they're answering different questions, they get segmented into different groups. Are you injured? Were you at fault? They have to say no. And are you currently represented by an attorney? And they have to say no. And if they don't answer these very specific questions in the correct way, then they get segmented into a dead end, essentially. So what they're saying is they're trying to apply to speak to an attorney. They put in all their information. It'll just say, thanks, but no thanks. You don't qualify for our system we have right now. Again, this is what I'm specifically looking for. And the people who do answer correctly and fit the profile, they get segmented into our group and get sent to you. And what is the end result of that? They end up on a page with your information, with a call tracking number that forwards to your cell number or to your paralegal team. It actually records the call and tracks it. So I can see how many calls went through, audit the calls to see how well your paralegal team did. A lot of people find this very effective in auditing how their people do, how quickly they answer the phones, how well they go through the script that they've written for them. And then no matter if they call or not, you get sent the answers from their questionnaire. You can see it on the right here, details about the accident, when it happened, different information. So you can follow up with them, every day. As you start getting emails in the morning, you can just take a look. Okay, this one looks really good. I'm going to call this person. Or this one, I'm not so sure. I'm going to go to my meetings. I'm just going to send them to my paralegal team. You guys, kind of take them through a secondary verification or ask them some more questions. You'll see exactly what is going on. You're just getting these notifications and you can just go about your day. You're either getting calls directly from the potential clients, you're getting a call and their email and their own phone number so you can follow up when you feel like it. So has this actually helped my clients? Well, this is Katie. She received a 5 to 8x return on investment consistently every month. Now, I'm not just going to mention it. You can hear it directly from her.
Hey, David, how's it going? Just wanted to touch base with you now that we've wrapped our campaign and say thank you for the awesome work that you did. I know you stepped into our campaign about 6 months in. Before you joined the team, we were getting about 20 to 30 leads per month, maybe. And as soon as you came on, we started getting 20 to 30 amazingly qualified leads per day, which was a 5 to 8 time return on our investment. So thank you so much for all your hard work. I know you wanted some feedback at the end to see how everything was going, and campaign was a total success. So thank you for all your hard work.
And it works on a huge range of budget, right? That's what's great about the scalability. It doesn't matter if you have tens of thousands of dollars a month, like some of my clients, or just have a few $1,000s and you need to get some leads coming in, like my other clients. It doesn't matter to me. The system works on a very scalable level. If you're a firm that can only handle a few more deals and you're just looking, I just want to do a pay-per-lead thing. I just want to buy a few leads, kind of take it easy. That's all I want to do. And you're not looking for like a long-term solution of a pipeline coming in. If you don't have any sort of pipeline and you're not interested in building one, and you're not ready to actually take in new leads and have people either answer the phones or call them and close them and actually go after these leads, then it's probably not for you, right? I'm looking for specific clients, specific law firms. I can only take so many, but I want to work with ones that are ready to actually get on the phone with these personal injury cases. And if you're waiting for the economy to recover and trying to think, it'll be better later on in the year or something like that, that's not really going to work either. I'm looking for people who really want to get moving and want to actually absolutely explode when the lockdown is fully over and the economy is still recovering. There's no reason that people in our industry need to slow down at all. And I'm also giving you an invitation to leave if you're not serious about investing in your law firm. Now, that means both financially and with your time. Are you actually going to take a look at these leads? Are you going to follow up with them? Are you going to close them? But if you're excited about the opportunity to really grow and have a solid pipeline coming out of the quarantine, and you're serious about taking your firm to the next level, definitely book with me now.